The increasing amount of economic opportunity in America also attracted many immigrants. The seemingly booming economy captured their attention and created an excellent reason to immigrate. However, there were numerous other reasons to why this great influx of people decided to come to the U.S. Economic depressions, wartime, drafts, and famines were all contributing factors. For example, the potato famine in Ireland and the deplorable conditions already there caused a mass immigration from Ireland. One Irish woman, Marin McNamara, described how people had to give all their money to England to pay their high taxes and consequently lived in poverty. She said Irish lived under awful stress. Overall, America had much better conditions, even if they weren't perfect, than those in Europe or China. One Greek man said, a worker in Greece made about $5 a day, when a worker's pay in the United States was $30 a day. There were also those who only wanted to come to the U.S. to make money and then return to their home countries. These people were called repatriates and constituted 25% of immigrant males. This plethora of immigrants ready to work came during the Gilded Age, as the large corporations accepted them to satisfy their intense craving for more labor. American children were sent to work as early as age 11. Immigrant children, though, were sent to work no earlier than age 13. It was common for families to stop schooling for children when they entered the workforce, although immigrant families normally sent several children to work and one to school in hopes of that child receiving a higher education. Immigrants in the United States usually slept in slums, shanty towns, and makeshift homes. Newly arriving immigrants would sleep with up to 12 members in a room, while other families' children roamed the alleys and tenement blocks. Immigrants lived in New York and New Jersey in shacks and homes, which were filled with disease and conditions only slightly better than those in their home countries. The Chinese Exclusion Act was created in hopes of keeping unwanted immigrants out of the United States and the workforce, keeping jobs available for native-born Americans. Immigrants began to seek out education so they could assimilate into American society. Most schools ignored the immigrants' nationality and just taught in English. This started to sever ties with the immigrants' true heritage. However, there were people who did not seek out education and stayed within their communities. The Italian immigrants, for example, came to New York City and pushed the African Americans out of Mulberry Street and established themselves there. The Russian and Polish Jews began to take over the district between Rivington and Division Streets. By establishing these communities, it made a barrier to assimilation. This caused nativists to resent the new immigrants. Nativist views were further supported when the immigrants acted as strikebreakers, or scabs, that put nativists out of jobs. Protect yourself and your children became a common nativist saying.